Hey guys, welcome back. I had to start over on part 2 because I was running out of time. I only got 10 minutes on this cell phone. So here's part 2 where I left off. Like I said, if you buy an item and let's say 2 days later you decide you're going to return it. Maybe you purchased the wrong item or something and you need to return it. Those points that you received for that item will be deducted from the account that was used. It doesn't matter who it is that's returning it. I could give the item to my daughter, tell her to go return it to the store. It's going to automatically deduct those points that I received when I purchased it from whatever account was associated with that item. Let me read that to you guys again. It says, on a return or exchange, the points will be deducted from the member's account that was used for the original purchase. Yeah. So you know how we do it right now. We get that little paper reward and we got the reward. We probably already used it on something else already. But 2 days later, we decide we want to return the item for whatever reason. We still done already had the reward, used the reward, is already gone. But now we're returning the item and we're getting the cash refund back for it. Walgreens said that ain't happening no more. They're going to take those points back. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what if I've already used the points and I don't have any points? More than likely, your account is going to go in the negative with it for whatever number of points that is that they need to take. Your account is probably going to be in the negative. So that the next time when you go, let's say you return something that you got that had 5,000 points. And you go to return it, and now they're going to take 5,000 points off of your account, and you don't have 5,000 points, so your account is now negative 5,000 points. So the next time you go buy something, and it's going to give you 5,000 points, guess what? Your account is still at 0 because it countered each other. Yeah, Walgreens is sticking it to us, seriously. Let me go to the next thing. Okay, redeeming points, of course, you may use them or not use them. You can save them for future items. Okay, if member elects to redeem earned points, the points will be converted into redemption dollars, which I just told you guys about, and the value of the redemption dollars will be deducted from the total price of the member's purchase of items and or services from a participating store. So basically, they're just saying what I just said, that before you use your points, they're just sitting on your card as points, okay? Let's say you got 5,000 points. We know technically that 5,000 points is $5, but until you use them, they're just points. When you're ready to use them, the system converts those points to redemption dollars. So that way, you're now going to get $5 off of whatever you're paying for. So yeah. Okay, let's get to the other thing. Redemption dollars will not be paid out in cash or store credit. You ain't getting no cash. You ain't getting no store credit for no redemption dollars. It ain't going to happen. You're going to have to use it on something in that store in order to get it off that card. All right, let's see. The next thing I got highlighted is said, upon redemption of points, the points will immediately be deducted from members' account. Now, see, they can immediately deduct it from our accounts, but it takes 3 to 5 days for it to get on our accounts. Why is that? If it's that quick to deduct it, why isn't it that quick to put it on there? Yeah. Let's see what else. Okay, here we go. Once points are redeemed, points cannot be credited back to a member's account. So if you mess up, you say, oh, I want to use these points. And then you say, oh, no, I changed my mind. Sorry. Once it's redeemed, it's done. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. All right. Next thing is, like I told you, when returning items paid with redemption dollars, the redemption dollars will be refunded to the member in the form of a store credit. Now, the opposite is if you're returning the item and you use points to return the item. Now you're saying, how do I get my points back since it won't go on the card? That's where the store credit comes in. You get a store credit for those points that you use. If you bought an item and you use $5 in points to pay for the item and you go to return it, then they're going to give you a $5 store credit. So it's not like you're going to lose your points because you're returning it. Now, you are going to lose whatever points you got when you bought it. So if that purchase gave you 5,000 points and you use 5,000 points to pay for it, when you return it, they're going to take 5,000 points back off your account because they gave it to you in the first place. And now that you returned it, instead of you getting 5,000 points back on your account that you use, they're going to give you $5 store credit. Yeah. Okay. Should any balance rewards member not earn or redeem points for 6 consecutive calendar months, the membership will be deemed to be inactive and all accumulated points will be forfeited. So if you don't use that account in 6 consecutive months, then whatever you got on there will be forfeited, will be gone, will be done. All right? Let's see. Then it says for active members, all balance reward points expire on a rolling 36-month basis. What? A rolling 36-month basis? So if I'm constantly using my rewards and everything, and just so happens that for some reason a reward is sitting there for 36 months, then at that 36-month point, it's going to expire. How does that happen if I'm constantly using my account? How does it just sit there for 36 months? I guess what they mean is if you bought something, let's say today, and you got 5,000 points today, and you're constantly buying stuff and getting points and using points and getting points, and you never quite hit 0, those older points that you never use, I guess, eventually at 36 months, you're going to lose them. Who the hell going to be able to keep up with that? Yeah. So anyway, this is some bogus. Those were the most important things that I highlighted that I felt was very important for us to find out about, because the way they have this set up, you guys, they ain't playing with us couponers no more. They want us to spend our money out of pocket to get these points, because they're not allowing us to use those points to buy items to get more points, because they're not going to let us do that. If you use your points to buy an item that's supposed to give you points, you don't get it. So in essence, they're basically saying you got to use cash. You got to use cash to get those new points. And if you return an item, they're going to take the points back. And if you return an item where you paid with points, you don't even get the points back. You get a store credit. I'm not feeling Walgreens with this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not paying my money. That's the whole purpose of being a couponer. You don't want to pay your money out of pocket. You daggone sure, if I don't want to pay my money out of pocket to get a paper reward, one that I can use whenever I want to use, how I want to use it, I'm surely not going to pay my money out of pocket to get some points on a card. Y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this. Comments below. Let's discuss this. It's all right here. Go on the website. Go under the terms and conditions. Read it for yourself. It's right there. Print it out. Read it. Right there. Terms and conditions. They got it spelled out right there. They totally kicking us to the curb. Let me know. Yeah, let's discuss it. I'm here at work. I should be able to respond back and forth until I leave here. So, yeah. And the bad thing about this whole thing is I came up with this super duper deal that I was going to do on Sunday. I still may do it because I still have 2 major questions that I need answered. I need to first know whether or not we can do those deals more than once, like we can do right now. As long as we buy them in separate transactions, we can keep doing them, right? I want to know if this card is going to let us still do that, or if it's going to track us and say, hold up, you've already done that deal. That's one thing I need to find out. The second thing I need to find out is whether or not that, I lost my train of thought right there. I'm running out of time because I'm looking at the time on my clock and I forgot just what I was going to say. Okay, one of them was whether or not we can do the deals multiple times. And what else did I want to know? I'm running out of time, you guys. Let's discuss it down below. Any more information, I'll let you know. Bye.